Penalties and now turnovers. This drive started with a Chip Trayanum fumble in Sun Devils territory. Dart will take it in. Touchdown, USC. So the Trojans in the end zone for the first time. Good ball handling at the start of the play.
But there is no way that 280-pound Tyler Johnson is going to check me on the edge. I can get around him. They did not burn a timeout.
Oh, I thought I saw Dante Williams running over there to call the timeout. I don't know what he was doing. He ran on the field. Dart across the middle into traffic, and a great catch. That's McCree, the freshman who hung on to the football.
And gives USC a chance to control the ball a bit.
Just at some point, you got to play with the situation right now. Some complimentary football. Another Dart to McCree connection. This one 25 yards. Man, you can see why they like young Lake McCree so much at tight end. Keenan Peely's out for the year. Very good linebacker. Dart gets away. Now in the end zone, broke a tackle. Throws across his body, and another catch with a big hit from Lake McCree. Man, is this kid tough.
Have almost a heart attack. Just retreat into the end zone and look like you're about to get sacked for a safety. But Dart stays alive and keeps his eyes down the field. Look at that throw. You got single coverage up top and a lot of room. They might be tempted to try to throw it out there.
Yeah, they empty the backfield. They're going to throw it, and Bryant slanted inside, caught it, touchdown!
They got the 3 timeouts, so this is a good spot for them.
You're right. Dart in the pocket. Pump fake. Now Jaxson Dart's going to run. And Dart will take a hit inside the 20. That was a heck of a play for the freshman.
Losing him is a huge, huge loss.
Dart play fake all kinds of time. Still looking. Now gets hit as he throws. And what a throw and catch. Kyle Ford came back to get it.
How effortless was that throw? Moving to his right.
All day.
All day. In there to Mingo, and he makes the catch up to the 34. He keeps it himself, and Dart shows off his own speed, breaking tackles inside the 20.
How about that stiff arm, the would-be stiff arm at the end?
He knows how quickly Kiffin wants to call the next play.
It was a great read to pull that football on the edge.
Dart pumps, gets hit as he throws. Trigg, what a catch!
And Carlton Marshall, I hadn't called his name a ton. Undersized performer, outsized performance.
Dart to the end zone to Malik Heath. Touchdown, Rebels.
And I think number one thing is just protect it. That interception last week really bugged his offense.
First down and 10. Dart lets it loose. Over the middle. Mingo is there. What a grab! One hand catch for number one.
There's so much communication on the offensive side of the football that till you get it in game line rep, it's just hard to simulate in practice.
2nd and 18. That's a dart from Dart over the middle to Henry, who hits the circle button and picks up first down yardage.
First pass play of the game. Dart setting up and floating it downfield. What a catch inside the 30-yard line by Watkins. Out of bounds inside the 15.
A week ago against Central Arkansas.
And it's just a design quarterback run for Dart. And he's trying to get the corner. He does. It picks up a first down. That's 3 times. 3rd down and long.
That Georgia Tech defense.
2 new coordinators for Ole Miss. Another design quarterback run. Look at that. Dart had all day as he was getting good protection from Trigg running downfield. The tight end blocking down there. And at 25 and counting. Play fake. Dart setting up. Going deep. Got a man. It's caught by Mingo. Inside the 35-yard line. 8 SEC teams in the top 25. 4 in the top 10. Play fake. Dart. Wide open is Heath inside the 20. And out of bounds around the 10-yard line. Breakdown in coverage.
Like a snake backed into a corner. I think it's a close game. I'll take A&M to win a tight one.
Play fake, in trouble. Dart throwing off his back foot, and that is a beautiful throw. Malik Heath, all right, back on the field, and boy, is he ever. That was a great route, 25 yards. Jaxson Dart, the transfer from USC, made the big play.
So on first down and 10 from the 25. Dart will keep it himself, and he will have a big collision out over the 35, and that'll be good enough for a Rebel first down, and right into L.J. Wallace on the back end, a gain of 12.5 for the Rebs.
Being able to take this football and he makes the right read, and it's a first down. Quarterback hits.
Here goes Dart again. He's got a lot of room to the 30. Knocked out of bounds inside the 25. We've talked so much about Quinshawn Judkins and Zach Evans running the football, but how about Jaxson Dart?
But the first was a read. This one is a design run, and you know, like I said, the only thing I don't like is right there at the end. You don't want.
Dart keeps it, has the first down, a lot more. He is dropped around the 23-yard line by Tyon Davis, but that's a 13-yard pickup by the Ole Miss quarterback. Obviously the non-throwing hand, so that's good news as this looks like it's heading that way to the end zone. Touchdown. What a throw. Malik Heath with the reception, 31 yards. And Dart just threw a dart.
I mean, it's one-on-one, and that's just pitch and catch. That's 7-on-7, and you know, you talk about Tyree Carlisle trying to cover him, the cornerback, and there's nothing that he could do. Just a perfect throw, nice route.
Here goes Dart off the left side. Another nice game for Jaxson Dart. Running the football and throwing it. Career high for him on the ground. And it continues to pile up yardage. Stiff arm, and he is out of bounds over the 40 to the 42-yard line.
10-3 last year. Took them to the Sugar Bowl where they lost to Baylor. Dart avoided the rush. Can't find anybody. Takes off running now. Jaxson Dart has a first down. Micah Pettis steps in at right tackle. They have two redshirt freshman tackles, which is a bit of a concern. They think they're talented. They protect for Dart. He has his receiver, and they have a first and goal at the 5-yard line. Jordan Watkins, Louisville.
Well, nothing wrong with this offensive line and the protection on this play. Great pocket, a deep over.
There's third down and 11 with 2 minutes to go in the quarter. Right on target, Dart. Weaving through midfield is Malik Heath. Under pressure, lofts it up again, and Malik Heath runs under it again.
Guys set. They want him to be a playmaker.
We get our first look at Quinshawn Judkins, the freshman running back. They fake it to him and throw a dart over the middle. That is caught by Jordan Watkins. The Louisville transfer takes it inside the red zone on this opening drive.
Plus to play, the clock stopping with the change of the chains.
Dart to throw, up the seam. Mingo is there, brings it in inside the 5. Size, speed combination for one in white and red.
They knew he was the deep threat. Now watch Ricky Wright. He checks up. That's one-on-one on the outside. And Tyson Russell, cornerback. This is a touchdown. If that ball's out in front, Mingo ends up having to slow down. Had to find a way to bounce back. They gave him a couple of easy throws horizontally. Now a shot downfield.
He lets it rip, and Mingo's behind the defense. Goodbye, Jonathan Mingo. Touchdown, Rebels. 71 yards. Took it back maybe 3 inches. On 2nd and 9. Dart fakes the give. Throws to Trigg, and the best friends connect inside the 30. USC transfer to USC transfer. Ricky Wright on the coverage. First down, Rebs.
2nd down and 5. A keeper. Jaxson Dart finds a crease and gets upended at the 37-yard line of Auburn.
Yeah, great job by Malik Heath coming down, blocking the safety. Dart reads the end. You pull somebody, and he's got the ability.
Play action. Dart. He wants the deep shot. Wide open in the end zone. Hauling it in. Dayton Wade. That's an Ole Miss touchdown.
start with motion, okay? You motion down. What happens is when you motion down, you create leverage. See the split, the receiver right here? This receiver's going to be the guy on the double move. Now watch. He's going to push vertical right now. He's going to go out and then vertical. Beautiful job. Now I've got the corner. He turns thinking I'm going to run the out route. I've created that space off the cut split. And then Dayton Wade wide open for the touchdown. Beautiful play design. Jaxson Dart has great protection. Getting run on Jalen Simpson. And they turn that turnover into an easy score. What great play design. You cut the split. He doesn't mean you should. If he can live in that world that we just saw last play, you got a very bright future.
A little flip down the sideline to Zach Evans leaking out of the backfield as Dart faked his own running play and froze Auburn's defense. They've got another touchdown.
Be a lead blocker. You pull the guard, and then this is Evans. He's going to go bluff. Now pay attention to the vision of these defenders as they're looking at everything going on in the backfield. Quarterback power, now bang. Evans leaks out behind that defender, and it's an easy touchdown for Jaxson Dart.
3rd down and goal.
Yeah, you got to pay attention to this bunch set if you're Auburn defensively at all the crossing routes.
Dart, swing pass. Quinshon Judkins walks it in. Touchdown.
Now the pressure kind of swings to Ole Miss and having to deal with this momentum.
Dart on a keeper. And a good run to start this drive. He picks up a 1st down, close to 17 yards. Donovan Kaufman made the stop. Right up the middle goes Dart, a terrific fake. Into the red zone. 1st down at the 12-yard line.
They fake the toss sweep, and Dart zips it to the outside. Complete. Nice step again by Watkins. And they're immediately down in LSU territory.
Amazing.
Play fake to Judkins, and he's going to go deep. Man's out there. What a catch by Mingo at the 1-yard line. They'll throw number 9, and it's complete. And Heath again. Breaking tackles and gets inside the 20. Jordan Watkins in motion. Dart's going to throw on 1st down. Deep middle. Got it. Complete to Mingo. Jonathan Mingo out to the 41-yard line. A pickup of 16. 2nd down at 20. Dart steps up, climbs the pocket. There's it out. Long, and he's got his man. And it's Malik Heath again. Heath's been his main target today. With 8 minutes and change remaining, they've got all their timeouts, but they trail by 3. Low snap. They fake that toss sweep, and Dart throws the out and got it to Mingo. Out to the 42-yard line.
This view shows me really tight splits for this O-line for Ole Miss. Wide open is Malik Heath. Somehow got open on the post. He's got it past midfield, and an Ole Miss 1st down. And he is a physical freak. Dart dancing in the backfield, scrambling now, and he's got a step or 2, and Jaxson Dart will pick up the 1st down. Pressure straight up the middle of Poole. Dart gets bumped from the backside, but somehow escapes. And he's able to scramble for a 1st down. Bumper Poole came.
Ball spotted at the 35, kicked out of bounds. Judkins in the backfield. Dart the play fake, takes a shot. Has Heath, Malik Heath, the Mississippi State transfer. First big play for Ole Miss, gain of 28. Play fake, there he is, Pegues!
Thank you very much.
Touchdown, Hottie Toddy. Thick 6.
Go ahead, big man. Celebrate.
At some point, you got to get some chunks. You got to get some explosives in here.
They're going to go all tempo all the way. Dart to the sideline. What a throw, and grabbed by Malik Heath.
Pulling around the edge, and Judkins doing what he does best, man.
2 4th down conversions. Play fake to Dart. Has a receiver wide open. Touchdown, Dayton Wade.
Approaching the halfway point of the 4th quarter. Dart takes off. Dart diving for the end zone with the flip and the touchdown. 9-yard run, and that one hurt. It was close. Dart is still down.
The adrenaline initially, and then the pain settles in just shortly after.
Rabbit upended him. He stays alive, and the ball comes out crossing the goal line. That's a magnificent touchdown. Yeah, thick lower body. I know that really caught our eye with his overall size. Dart with time, flings it, pass is caught. That's a first down to Malik Heath, the Mississippi State transfer, and a gain of 18, Greg. Rebels have turned it over on 4th down each of their first 2 possessions tonight. Evans in the backfield, the Houston native. Time for Dart. Has a man wide open and a chunk play for Ole Miss. It's D-Wade, Dayton Wade, the Western Kentucky transfer, and a gain of 37. 2nd down and 11. Time for Dart. Heaves one deep. Has a man wide open is Watkins. That's a first down into plus territory. Sent out hard at the 32. Zach Evans, the running back. 3rd and goal. Pocket collapses. Pass is caught for the touchdown. Jordan Watkins. How big was that for Ole Miss?
How big was that throw by Jaxson Dart?
Here in the second half, the answer is yes. Trying to come back with a vengeance. Dart's going to keep it. Racing for a first down into plus territory. 14 more on the docket for Jaxson Dart.
But let's see what he can do as he has Junkins in the backfield with him on first down. Drops back to pass. His first pass is completed to Jordan Watkins. Watkins the first down up to the 44-yard line of Mercer. Play action, taking the shot down the sideline, back shoulder throw. Dayton Wade able to bring it in. Dart. Again to Trey Harris, and Harris with his 2nd touchdown of the game. Another explosive play, this time 28 yards.
We got to come back to that later. I'll tell you a funny one about that one.
Dart, pump fake, plenty of time. Over the middle, another completion. And another touchdown for Trey Harris. Are you kidding me? Dart, another long one, another catch for Jordan Watkins. Another explosive play as Watkins is down to the 10. Dart takes a hit, completes the pass to Trey Harris. Harris breaks some tackles, and he's down, marked down at the 15-yard line.
I kept telling the players, why you call him Zoo? He says, well, he belongs in the zoo. He's a wild animal.
Dart to Harris, and there is a new Ole Miss record. Touchdown number 4 for Trey Harris. Is becoming a quick and favorite target of Jaxson Dart. 6 catches, 133 yards. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 touchdowns.
And clearly, Coach Kiffin, Charlie Weiss Jr., the OC, attacking the secondary of Tulane early.
Dart again on target, broken tackle. Harris with his 5th touchdown in just over 1 game. And Ole Miss strikes less than a minute in.
But the Buffs, they look for real there in Colorado.
I said top 10 earlier. I think I got a little probably excited there. But top 15 for sure. Dart's pass caught, big hit, but hanging onto the ball is Jordan Watkins. Darius Swanson with the lick, but it's a first down. Lit it up. Transferred Ole Miss. Up and down year last year. Off to a hot start this year. And Dart's got a lot of room to run. Inside the 25. Scoots out at the 21. Gain of 12. Down in 19 to start the 4th quarter for Ole Miss in a tie game. Battle of ranked teams. Jaxson Dart, quarterback draw, and he gets away from the defender. He's inside the 20 and inside the 15. Finally driven down inside the 10 at the 9-yard line. Great run by Jaxson Dart. Pickup of about 20. They moved the ball back after that 3rd down play a yard. That may have been enough to cost him as Dart's taking a shot downfield. Here going for Wade. And Wade grab inside the 30. Adjusting to meet the football in the air.
A little surprised we don't see him elect to kick the field goal.
Well, maybe he's thinking either up 3 or 6, we still lose if Tulane gets a touchdown. So they're going to try to pick it up on 4th and 4. Pressure in Dart's face. Gets away. Throws downfield. Caught at the 5 by Trigg. Into the end zone for the touchdown. Jaxson Dart. What a tremendous play to elude pressure. Throw it downfield for a big score.
Locking eyes with his quarterback, running away from the coverage to green grass. And Jaxson Dart finds his target for a huge Ole Miss.
On 3rd and 4. QB run and room. Jaxson Dart got to the 3rd level and he turns in a 20-yard scramble before LaMiles Brooks brought him down.
Right here, coming around, and like I mentioned, Victor Kern, that left tackle, number 79. Anytime you're 320 pounds, you get to go block a 180-pound DB. That's a good day. Easy work there on the outside. Great lead block, and obviously Dart, that's what makes him so special, his ability to make guys miss in the open field, and he's trying to finish that run with a big stiff arm, too.
He's going to run right at it. Jam Griffin is in there. Lead blocker. Dart reaches forward and gets in. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And right throw, Amari Harvey.
But you can see there, Pegues just absolutely leveled 1, maybe 2.
We got a chance to talk to Malachi yesterday. Off the fake pitch, they throw to the far side. Pass is complete to the far side, and there's Trey Harris. We weren't sure how much he would play. 3 receivers to the left, and Dart looks left. Now he's going to run. He's darting inside the 5 into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
That's right. They go to an empty set, so everybody's wide. Look at that hole. Any of us could have scored right there.
They converted the only 4th down opportunity they had earlier. It's 4th down and 8. Dart looking to throw. Middle of the field. Pass is complete. He's got his man Watkins, and he's got a 1st down. Looks like they're going to pressure on 4th down. Dart lofts one. Pass is complete to Bentley, and Bentley's got the 1st down.
Ole Miss starts from their own 29. Nice play action fake. Dart slings one to the sideline. He's got a hookup with Jordan Watkins out to midfield.
Get vertical.
Over the middle again, in stride, behind the defense. Jordan Watkins. Painter, touchdown. 63 yards.
You know, obviously try to get into the end zone, but if they get inside the 5, certainly they're going to go for it.
Wide open, Dayton Wade. As easy a touchdown as Ole Miss could have. The blown coverage for LSU costs them another 6. Play action. Dart, he'll take off. Right down the middle of the field goes Jaxson Dart. Leaps over a man down to the 21-yard line. Andre Sam whipped as Jaxson Dart went vertical, and that will end the quarter. Toddy for Jaxson Dart.
And look at him. He makes the decision to pull it down and run, and then he looks like me.
Well, Jaxson Dart hits it right up the middle. There's a fake toss, and now Dart goes down the sideline wide open. It's Trey Harris, and a play that Lane Kiffin told us we could expect. It was a build off of that. Dart pressured, leaves the pocket, will scramble. 1st down run. Rebels still have 1 timeout left. That's a gain of 14, and an injured player for Arkansas.
And great reads and reactions from Jaxson Dart in the 1st half.
And then there's that fake toss, and they're going to throw it off of it again. This is a play that wasn't in the playbook, hadn't been seen until today. 1 in the 1st half and 1 for 19 here in the 2nd.
3rd and 7. Look at the time Dart has to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Franklin secures it. 4th and 1. Fakes the short pitch and has it. Jaxson Dart breaking free. Touchdown, Rebs.
And fake the pitch this way, and it's going to draw defenders that way. And then Dart's able to just head up right inside the middle. You see the fake jet sweep motion? There's the crease. You're pulling the backside guard and the tight end. We've seen Jaxson Dart do this. Remember, 68-yard touch run he had against Georgia Tech earlier in the season. This guy gets in the second level, man. He is gone.
What a beautiful block by Caden Prescorn. Third down. Dart looks left. Looks back across the middle, and he's got a man in stride, and it's Trey Harris. First down, Rebs. Second and goal. Dart going to try to do it himself, and he does. Well, hotty toddy, they take the lead.
Well, it's an RPO for Dayton Wade on the swing, and if Jaxson Dart's not going to throw that outside, he's got a backside guard pulling, and really that becomes QB power. So good.
4 sacks tonight by Auburn. 7 tackles for loss. Second and 15. Dart drifting back, and he escapes the pressure. Jaxson Dart on the run. Look at this, and he dives ahead for a first down.
Throughout his career here at Ole Miss, keeping Mom on the edge of her seat.
Mom's a marathon runner. Second and 9. Shot play downfield and into the hands of Harris. Jaxson Dart, after the magic with his legs, shows the arm talent downfield to Trey Harris.
It's Dart to take the snap. Fakes the toss, and he finds his way in. A little more elusive than the dancing bear who tried it on the previous play.
I mean, they are at about 1 or 2 yards off the ball there. Everything is designed to stop the run.
Dart on second and 12. Has a man, and in stride is able to get it to Trey Harris. Big boy. He was literally sitting on a defender. To the corner. What a play! Touchdown, Rebs!
Told Jaxson Dart, leave it all out there. We're going to need you to be physical.
Play action, man in his face as he gets it off and gets it complete to Harris. That was Shamar Turner, who just had the blocked field goal right in the mug of Jaxson Dart. Second and 9. Quick to the outside. Here he goes. Watkins, score it. What an answer for Ole Miss.
That's what Charlie Weiss Jr., offensive coordinator, said. We want to get him more involved in the pass game because he can make plays like that.
Play action. Dart. A lot of time. Downfield and into the hands of Trey Harris.
Everybody's taking note. Dart right down the middle, and the catch is made by Jordan Watkins, and the Rebels are threatening again. Keeper. Dart, following his blocks, runs down inside the 5. This is what he does. Very strategic and effective running.
Jaxson and Ole Miss 3 of 7 on third down. Doesn't like what he sees down the field. Slings it through there, though. Good job to get it in for a completion to Harris.
Yeah, had to buy time. Protection ends up breaking down. Trey Harris, who was bracketed, had a defender, 2 defenders.
Dart, one-on-one to the end zone. Touchdown! What a grab there by Trey Harris. 200-plus yard game and a 4-touchdown game. Gets back on track, and Ole Miss finally up double digits. Dart fakes to Judkins, throws out of the backfield as easy as it ever gets. Caden Prescorn, that's his first touchdown of the season. Got injured against Georgia, and he's never, ever been a problem all year. He's just been a terrific teammate. But Jaxson starts, and that's why, because he throws in stride to Wade, and look at Wade put on the afterburners. Touchdown!
Dart pulls it back, wide open! It's Prescorn! He's in! Touchdown, Ole Miss!
going up against one of the best one-on-one ball receivers in college football.
Underneath. Touchdown. Pre-scoring.
He'll have a long career in the NFL.
Dart fires wide open. Pre-scoring. Touchdown, Rebels. Harris into the boundary. They come over the middle. Touchdown, Rebels. It's going to be a quarterback keep. Maybe not. Touchdown. It was a good thought, but the result was the desired one anyway. Jaxson Dart.
Let Jaxson Dart get in on the party.
Yeah, they put a little extra ordnance and beef on that side of the field. You deserve to.
It's like he scored. It's like the first touchdown.
3rd and 8. Dart looks left. Gonna tuck and run. Showing off the speed. Jaxson Dart dives in. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Dart has all day. Dials up the deep ball. It's caught. Juice Wells. Touchdown. 4 yards. A passing touchdown and a rushing touchdown. And Ole Miss, what a start to this season. 14-0 early.
Their pants or anything. Those are some big, well put together guys on that line.
Dart rolls right, flips it wide open for an easy touchdown. Daquan Wright.
Too many voices in the head of the quarterback, right? Where he gets hesitant. Something that'll have to evolve during the season.
Dart pump fakes, now airs it out to the tight end. Wide open, inside the 5. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Dart, he's already thrown for 3 touchdowns and 299 yards. Steps up, uncorks another deep ball, and it's caught. Trey Harris. What a connection those two have, and it's another Ole Miss touchdown.
Run a little over route, but deep, and just use his speed right down the seam, right in between the hashes. Just an absolutely perfect ball by Jaxson Dart, right in the basket.
He was telling us even DK Metcalf used to stop by the tailgate after the game.
I love the fact she called us Yankees too when he first walked up. That was hilarious.
And she's going to be cheering for this touchdown. It's Trey Harris again. Marianne loves it.
It's at 165 yards on 14 carries. Rebels will throw it here to the end zone. Touchdown, Juice Wells. 18 yards away. Second touchdown in a Rebel uniform for Juice.
Record for most consecutive completions, and then another touchdown to Juice Wells, his new favorite target.
Henry Parrish Jr. in the backfield, standing alongside of Dart. On a first down, they play fake it, and they're going to throw. And the catch is made on the far side all the way across midfield, and it's Caden Lee. They're the top scoring team in the country, the #1 ranked offense in the country, and you're seeing why. And lunging forward inside the 35-yard line. And now you look up on the board, it's under 4 minutes to go in the first quarter, and it's only a 7-3 game. All day to throw, and it's another touchdown here. I mean, blown coverage as blown coverage can get. And a touchdown.
This week, 7 for 7, gets through his progressions and finds his check down.
He's going to keep it himself. He faked a handoff, he faked a throw, and he picks up a first down in Wake territory to the 46-yard line. First down and 10. Ole Miss with the ball. Parrish. They fake it to him. Big hit on the quarterback, who delivers a strike to Harris. Another first down to the 11-yard line for the Rebels. And no doubt 4-down territory, the way Ole Miss likes to play. And the quarterback keeper wide open field in front of him. And look at that power running all the way into the end zone for Jaxson Dart. My, oh my, is that impressive.
The ump cam's got the ideal vision right here. Jaxson Dart, we said this is old school. This is a young Jaxson Dart throwback play right here. Truck sticks the middle linebacker with the safety Nick Anderson. Momentum
at Death Valley.
And that is no easy place to play. And I was impressed with Garrett Nussmeier. Oh, wow.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Antoine Wells Jr. with an unbelievable catch for a touchdown. They call him Juice.
Harris fourth in the country in receiving yards. One of a handful of weapons at Dart's disposal. Now he takes a shot to the end zone. Got it! Touchdown, Juice Wells. 35-yard strike, and Ole Miss wastes no time. Pocket holds for Dart, fires a strike to the end zone, and Jordan Watkins. 23-yard touchdown pass.
You trust it here to pick up 7 or 8, or you go back to the air?
Dart has room to rumble, and he uses his legs before taking a hit. Salem against Wake Forest, including one at the goal line. Dart taking it and delivering it. They're looking at a 3rd and medium when we return to Oxford. To his home state, went back to Florida, took the job at Miami. Parrish followed him there. And then Henry returned, shot to the sideline. Caught! Room to run! Trey Harris is gone! 70-yard score!
So many ways he can attack you.
Dart over the middle. Caught! Trey Harris, touchdown again, his 2nd of the night. 36 yards.
After a 12-yard gain, Dart, who's also an adept runner, wide open receiver. There's Harris, delivers a stiff arm, dives for the end zone, and he's down just short. Harris off an 11-catch, 225-yard, 2-touchdown game against Georgia Southern. Dart pressured again on the run, hoping for a block from his tight end Caden Prieskorn. On first down, Dart man open, a defender slip. Trey Harris, big play. And they do snap it, and Kentucky blitzes up the middle. Dart throws a dart on the run. Trey Harris on his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. 4-man rush. They don't get close to Dart, but he can't find anybody open. Throws on the run, and it is caught by Caden Prieskorn, the tight end.
2 turnovers by South Carolina in less than 6 minutes. Ole Miss going to work. Dart off play action from the pocket, gets hit, and it's caught inside the 35 as Wells. Throw it again here. Pressure on. Hit as he throws it deep, and Harris pulls it in at the 20. Harris dragged down at the 5-yard line. Boy, Dart hung in there and delivered a strike on a go route. Dart with a defender at his feet, throws it downfield, and it's caught. Jordan Watkins inside the 10. Watkins all the way to the 2. What a play by Jaxson Dart. He had a pass rusher. Back-to-back first downs via penalty, and now Dart on the run. And Dart, instead of sliding, takes on Eman Wari.
Speaking of Oregon, Swenson's a transfer from Oregon. 2nd year here. He was a 3-year Duck. Play action pass all day for Dart. Harris is open again and has it this time. And he's down at the 38-yard line of LSU. So Ole Miss starts from its own 25. Dart takes off running. They had pressure on him. Don't know if it was a design run or if the traffic made him pull it down, but either way, he went for 17. 2 for 2 on third down of this drive. Dart, plenty of time, end zone, and it is caught for a touchdown by Trey Harris with Major Burns right there. Match their longest winning streak in 3 seasons under Brian Kelly. Third down and 15, Ole Miss. Dart throws, caught! A huge conversion and a big night for Caden Lee throughout the season. 95 yards in penalties. Jaxson Dart after the fake. Out to the 43. What a baller he is. Dart calls his own number again. Jaxson Dart inside the 25 with another first down. Upended by Zy Alexander. 16 yards on the gallop for Dart.
Job counter action here. Dart is able to get a nice fake, ride it, and then roll. The safety, Major Burns, too far outside.
Make sure they can try and make Ole Miss one-dimensional.
Dart well protected, wide open down the sideline is Daquan Wright. Another tight end hookup. He's breaking tackles to the 25. Dart, deep out. Another wide receiver hookup. This time it's Jordan Watkins again.
And when's the shot play going to come down the field outside?
Dart with a fake. Over the middle, he's getting stride. Pre-score touchdown.
Just not able to get that separation and connect on the big play outside.
So with the sack and the incompletion, 3rd and 14. Here's a 5-man rush. They're after Dart. He floats one. And he's got his man. Boy, creativity again. Micah Davis leaks out of the right flat. And it being tended to.
Just watch him work up in the pocket here. Keep his eyes down the field. And here right before he's about to get sacked, just loft a nice soft touch pass. Great adjustments on the part of the Ole Miss offensive coaching staff.
Shoulder fake. One-on-one. Jordan Watkins. Touchdown.
Lean on this defensive front with this big offensive line.
Dart. Down the sideline. Behind the defense is Juice Wells. And Dart found him.
Fans, don't forget to go to ESPN.com/All-State Playoff Predictor to check out your team's chances to make the college football playoff. Dart, downfield, one-on-one coverage, caught, run, score, touchdown Watkins.
They have tried to pick on these Arkansas corners all day long, and Marquise Robinson just not in good enough position to make a play when he turns around.
Dart has thrown touchdown passes on his last 2 passes. 2nd and 8. Downfield again, got a man behind the secondary, caught. Touchdown, Watkins again. His last 3 passes have been for touchdowns. Watkins in motion, Dart steps up into the pocket. He can move a little bit, dancing between the tackles, on the way. Dart inside the 5 to the 3. Hudson Clark saved a touchdown.
Coverage and quarterback run being an answer to it. When Jaxson Dart breaks contain.
Jaxson Dart with all day down the middle of the field, caught at the 30-yard line, and still up Caden Lee. Caden Lee put 2 hands on the football and is brought down to the 5, 1st and goal. It's that 2nd or 3rd definition that gets you sometimes. Exactly. Here's Jaxson Dart from the 30, pulls. Oh man, you talk about room service. Putting money on tape, Jordan Watkins. Broke free like Young Thug right here. Nobody even close.
And Dart with a career high 495 passing yards.
Under a minute to go in the quarter. Wide open Bentley in the middle of the field. And down at the 39-yard line of Georgia. Dart given a nice pocket. Man breaking free over the middle. Caden Lee. Chopped down by Dan.
A couple times the last few weeks, I'd be looking at big number 8 there against the safety.
They need the 4-yard line. It's 3rd down and 6. Dart. Wells. Touchdown. Juice Wells. Out for the second half this afternoon. They don't need him. Clearly a catch. And Lane Kiffin is going to go for 2 or better for the 7th time in the last 8 years under Kirby. Jaxson Dart, all kinds of grass over there. And the crowd loved the fact that he in the backfield and then goes in motion. Jaxson Dart pulls it down and runs. And he's still running. Jaxson Dart banged out of bounds by KJ Bolden early with a left ankle injury.
And they're trying to do a bunch of movement up front defensively, but Jaxson Dart sees it, and he sees the Red Sea part, and he's out the gate. Just a great job by Jaxson Dart, recognizing that they were not sound in their pass rush, seeing a lot of space up front, and then taking off. That's just a veteran play by the quarterback.
Play action. Dart well protected. There's the shot you were talking about, Greg, to the end zone. Dropped right down the chimney by Dart to Trey Harris. Welcome back to his big target for the touchdown. So it doesn't look like the direct snap to Pegues. Is play action a possibility? It is. They fake it to Pegues. Dart to throw on 4th down. Floats one, and he's got it to Jordan Watkins. All the way down to the red zone on 4th and 2, and Lane Kiffin with the fist pump as play action works to perfection. Play action again. Over the middle, in stride into the end zone. Caden Lee for the Ole Miss touchdown.
Try to keep it on the left side of the field. This point forward to the end zone.
Dart well protected, floats one, drops it in, maintaining his balance. Was Daquan Wright, but stumbles.
Wide receiver on the perimeter.
Play action. Dart steps up, finds a lane right up the hash marks for a 1st down.
And Jaxson Dart in a situation like this.
And he's going to run it. Straight quarterback run. There goes Jaxson Dart. Across the 50. All the way to the 40-yard line. A late flag thrown on the sideline.
Well, that means Ulysses Bentley has to be on the field, and they have to give him his touches.
10th play of the drive. Dart has all day and finally takes off and picks up the 1st down with his legs. Takes a hit at the 14-yard line.
Critical. You cannot let this momentum continue to build if you're Mississippi State, and if you're Ole Miss, you're going for the kill.
Beautiful pass past the 40-yard line and a gain of 18 to Jordan Watkins, who's playing less than 100%. And that's a record-setting pass for Jaxson Dart.
North Carolina, just take a look at their tape. They're a deserving football team.
Dart tucks it, goes right up the gut. Took a hit after he picked up the 1st down.
Change and look again, post-snap.
Right up the middle. Dart backpedaling, lobs. Caught! Cannon pre-scored, wins the battle with Hunter Washington. Dart with time, gets hit, and his pass pulled in inside the 20. Right down to the 15. Dart over the middle. Prescorn caught that one down to the 31-yard line. Prescorn, a former walk-on quarterback at Memphis. Juice is loose. Antoine Wells into the end zone for the touchdown. 32 yards.
and he is an explosive weapon. Just a simple slant, runs away at the coverage, and you see the speed in the open field as the Rebels on the board first.
And Dart running it here, past the 35, first down. And diving out to the 41-yard line. In the country in sacks, second in tackles for a loss. They're also among the nation's leaders in takeaways. They need one here. Dart got some room. And Dart dives close to the first down, right at the marker.
You know, he's going to probably be in the conversation as you get into the third, fourth round.
And to hoist that one with bodies all around him, and he completed it to Daquan Wright. To be able to hang in the pocket like that. Jaxson Dart's been magnificent so far. Throwing this ball towards the end zone, right on target, pulled in by Wright. It's a touchdown.
Cannot throw it any better than this. How about the fade? Just man-to-man coverage. Daquan Wright. You cannot place that football any better. He said that was a big selling point he had for his football team. He said that's very rare.
Dart forced to run to his left and then throws it deep downfield on target. What a pass to Jordan Watkins. Got a foot in bounds.
I mean, Jaxson Dart just putting on a clinic. Gonna roll to his left, away from pressure, and he can't throw this any better. Just
got 7 touchdowns on the season. Instead, a quick throw to Watkins. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Third touchdown pass for Jaxson Dart, 28th on the year. Where he ends up in the draft. Downfield, Watkins breaks the tackle and heads for the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
as he finds the end zone for a second time here tonight.
Jaxson Dart's 4th career.
You want this, you got that. No way, watch